talking about 2K a little bit, there was a tiny little bit of 2K drama. There was a little tiny bit of 2K drama. I don't know if I necessarily like. I don't think anybody really cares that much about it. We can talk about it a little bit. Um, but BadgePlug, you guys know BadgePlug. BadgePlug is a CFAM member, just like I'm part of Plug Nation. BadgePlug is my boy. He had a little thing going on with JoeKnows. My guy Scoob in the building. Scoob, what up? Happy hump day, my boy. What's the word? Appreciate you stopping by. How you feeling today? BadgePlug had a little thing going on with JoeKnows. See, this is like, I don't know if anybody watches this back. If you're not in the 2K community, this probably means nothing to you if you don't know any of these people. BadgePlug, some sketchy stuff went on. Oh, see, that's what it was. He deleted the video. I mean, not the video, the tweet. I wonder if it's still up on JoeKnows' page. JoeKnows and JoeKnows is obviously like the biggest 2K content creator probably of all time. I mean, like he's up there. He's on the Mount Rushmore for sure. But okay, so actually his response video is up there. It's a little bit long. It was a little harsh too. But the way that BadgePlug so basically the situation is that like Scoob said, at the end of the day, it felt like BadgePlug was scared to play black market. Anytime you're scared over a video game is sketchy and questionable, but I won't go as far to say that that's exactly the context of it. But I give the man the benefit of the doubt because we rock with BadgePlug, obviously back to the 2K16, 2K17 days. But as a streamer, BadgePlug was in our Facebook streams. You know what I mean? Like he got the bread from Facebook like everybody was doing at the time. He has 1 million on YouTube. Like that man is probably also on the 2K Mount Rushmore if he didn't have so many issues with Ronnie. You know what I mean? But apparently this type of situation was he's been hyping up for months about content creators playing each other. And basically they were in a pro-am league together and the playoffs came. They earned their way to the playoffs. And I guess there was a situation where they're talking in JoeKnows' stream and I think it's Bauer or one of them dudes said something like BadgePlug, we want to play them in the first round of the playoffs. And then when the playoff bracket drops, the matchup is JoeKnows' team Black Market against BadgePlug. So BadgePlug kind of felt like that was like a rigged little scenario right there, which I can't necessarily disagree with him. It does feel a little weird, but I don't think Badge should have went down that route because we already know the 2K community is toxic, especially the pro-am community. You know what I mean? So apparently, like Badge ended up his team still played against JoeKnows' team and they lost, but apparently Badge didn't play in that game, and I guess he was like in the Discord trying to coach them. He said he didn't want to play because him and his teammates didn't have any chemistry together, and he didn't have his badge plus twos, which if you have your badges, like your extra plus twos and whatnot from grinding the game, or if you buy the season pass or whatever, you're gonna be more overpowered. And I don't know, people seem to be plugged in and whatnot too. So, you know, that's also why I don't play 2K anymore, because all the cheaters. But anyway, you don't want to, if people are already plugged in, you also don't want to be at a disadvantage. You know what I mean? So Badge tweeted about that. He kind of got roasted. I think that's why the tweet is no longer up there. He tweets and he says, after reflecting on the situation, I probably should have just played despite my reasons not to. But as I've been quoted saying recently, we will play anyone win or lose. Never been scared to play a virtual basketball game. Anyway, even though we've played like once as a team in 2 weeks, I've talked to the boys. We got nothing to lose. They've got everything. We can play tonight for $500. One game, winner takes all. One game doesn't make sense. You obviously always go best of three, because anything, like no one ever plays basketball for, like, especially like you have to have money on the line, right? So then I guess they played. He confirmed the game. They played, whatever. Joe Knows responded to the tweet. Community don't want a best of one. They wanted the series you promoted and didn't show up to. Joe Knows was going at Badge's neck. You got to respect Joe Knows for keeping it all the way 100, like no matter what. He was going at Badge's neck, and Badge took it. He took it. No funny shit. You know what I mean? So they ended up playing. I don't know if I don't think I didn't even like go back and watch the full video, but I'm not sure if they got swept or if it ended up going to a game 3. But anyway, they ended up losing. He paid up his money. I wouldn't want to play against Joe. I mean, them dudes have like the most ultimate chemistry. They had like crazy undefeated like times back in, like, I want to say it was 24 and 25. They were getting banned from competing in certain pro-am leagues because they were just too nasty with it. Like, it's insane to think about. There's a lot that goes into it. I know that was, if you don't follow 2K drama, that I know that was probably like, I might not have did the best job of describing that, but it's just interesting to see something happening in the 2K community because 2K is not doing anything about it or anything to make it interesting. Like, look, I'm on Joe's page right now. Look at this. Breece Hall, a running back from the Jets. He tweeted, he said, feels like every other game is versus a Zen team in ranked Pro-Am. 2K, we need to fix this. It's getting absurd now. We all know 2K will never do anything about it. But when you also have professional athletes calling this shit out, like, bro, 2K needs competition. They need competition, bro. 100%. It sucks that, I mean, last year we saw the announcement that college basketball was going to be coming out, but then it's by 2K, and it's like, bro, like, all it's going to be is virtual currency bullshit and cheaters. Like, we needed EA Sports to be the one to do it. That's why college football was fun when it came out, because it wasn't 2K. You know what I mean? So it's just, I don't know, bro. I don't know. But shout out to Joe. Like, he handled his business. Him and his team handled his business. He didn't, I don't, maybe there's clips out there of Joe talking shit. I don't know, but he didn't talk shit. Joe's always been professional. He understands that he has an image to protect. This is his bag. Like, I totally respect it. I get it. I definitely get it. You know what I mean? And it looks like his stream popped. You know, average 1,700 viewers. Had almost 4,000 viewers for 2K. When we're 6 months away from 2K27 to have that many max viewers, 27 unique viewers, 60,000 live views, and gain 400 followers. Joe knows on a different level, and he's obviously been doing it for a decade, like Badge. You know what I mean? So it's just interesting. I wish 2K could do something with the cheaters, because if they did, I'd be back on 2K. But I don't like losing, and when everyone's cheating, I'm just not with it. I'm just not with it. But I'm not part of the conspiracy crowd. Like, look at this dude right here. Dude commented on YouTube. He said, Joe Knows builds are boosted from 2K headquarters. The perception of him being elite helps the company. Regardless of what his attributes say, them stats is 130 in each category. Uh-oh. That boy got caught. That boy got caught. It's over for Joe Knows. It's over for 2K. Bro, I don't know if that dude's being serious or what, but that is some funny ass shit. Shout out to him. Shout out to him. But yeah, that's my little 2 cents on 2K, man. I still been, you know, we talked about potentially making a little point guard build, because I've been logging in every day still. I got a whole bunch of free VC built up to like 350K. I got my shooting build specializations done. We talked about like maybe doing a little bit of something, but it's like, I don't want to play against cheaters. I don't want to play in random rec. You know what I mean? So